Amazing artist that goes by the name of
Redwolf.
So Redwolf, what got you into music and what made you want to start making music?
Man, I remember just being a metalhead when I was in single digits and kind of loving Linkin Park, Slipknot, all that stuff. When I got about like 8 years old, I got into hip hop, like Akon, T-Pain, Wayne, Eminem, you know, all the classics and all that, you know, from back in that day, right? And, you know, just endlessly started making music and learning how to play instruments, produce, mix, master, write, rap, sing, DIY, my man, DIY. That's how we love to do things up here.
And what would you say is the difference between UK music and US?
The rhythm. Simply is. I mean, you go to any culture, you go to any country, you go anywhere in the world, the difference unilaterally will be rhythm. And that's, you know, like American trap beats, they're like... UK, drill, grime, neo-grime... That little hi-hat pattern can make a difference between an entire culture, man.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And just the vibe, the content, the come-up, the stories. You know, I'm originally from America, obviously, so living in London now, it's been an absolute culture shock, and meeting all the different type of artists down here and doing my networking, playing shows, just doing this now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been a while. It's been a ride, and I'd love to dive into your world and, you know, give it homage. Basically.
I like that. And what is your biggest challenge? What do you think is the biggest challenge for you as an artist?
Learning. Because like, and a lot of people wouldn't say that, because like learning and the ability to want to learn and not stop and just be like an obsessive psychotic, you know, like it has helped me kind of excel in a lot of the things I could do, from producing to playing instruments, singing, all that stuff. Like if I didn't sit down for hours on end and like focus and research and you know, just really put in the graft, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Won't be where I will be in the future.
I like that. And what do you want to achieve as an artist? What's one thing you want to achieve as an artist?
I want to make this a viable career. I want to make this like something that can replace a 9 to 5. I want to touch people's hearts with the music that I make. I want to make something that resonates with people. You know, so basically 2 main goals. You know, resonate with as many people as possible and build a viable business in the music industry.
And have you got anything coming out this year? Any works? Anything coming out?
So you know, do you know what you sound a bit logic?
Logic.
I got something coming out right now. So, well, it's already out. It's London Living, the song that I just performed, and the full music video. I'll just do that again. Basically, I got London Living. That's my new single out. The music video's out. So go stream that stuff. It's everywhere, my man.
Yes. And what do you want to be remembered for as an artist?
I want to be. That is a really good question. I've never been asked before. You got me with that one. What do I want to be remembered?
Like, what do you want to be remembered for?
What I do. What I do. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be remembered for what they do. I know that seems like a non-answer. But like just everything that I do, I want to be just like, oh, Redwolf, he did this, that, the other. You know, all the hard work that I put into doing all these little different things. As much recognition as I can get off of it, and as much of a business as I can build out of it. You know what I mean?
I like that. And last question, what's your one advice you give to artists? You know, sometimes you get stressed out.
Okay, so we live in the age of misinformation, and the one advice that I would give to like most up-and-coming artists right now is to try and... Can I curse?
Yeah, go ahead. Cool.
Yes, okay. Weave through the bullshit. Okay? Weave through the bullshit. You're going to find a lot of people that tell you how to do things one way, and then tell you how to do things another way. Things that work for one person might not work for another. So you have to know your sound, you have to know your goals, you have to have a goal. You know what I mean? And you have to like weave through a lot of misinformation and misleading information in order to really succeed. And you know, learn how the industry works, learn how to get a distribution, learn what the difference between publishing is, and like all this music industry lingo. Like, you know, learn how to get your P's, learn how to, you know, properly monetize off of things. Don't let people screw you over. You know, just keep learning. That's the advice I give. Just keep learning and weave out the bullshit.
I like that. Where can they find your work on social media? Where can they find your stuff?
You can find me on YouTube, The Real Redwolf. You can find me on Instagram, Red_Wolf_123. That is Red_Wolf_123. You can follow me on Spotify, Redwolf, everywhere, Apple Music, all my music.
You're everywhere.
I'm fucking everywhere, man.
Redwolf, you're gonna follow your dreams.
Thank you so much, man.
Follow me.